Hi. So, it feels like it's a time where you will be feeling who you can now align to and who you can't. Now, you may have some surprises as to who is now coming up as people who you cannot align to. So imagine that you have called people's soul family for 2 years, and then to find that they are not who you thought they are. Now, this doesn't mean that they purposefully are not who you thought they are, because you might have created a story and built them in as a character that you needed at that time. And now you no longer need that character in your life. You're seeing the true nature of the person. Some people purposefully will have tricked you or tried to make themselves appear differently to either fit in or to make you do something for them or act in a way that help their push forwards. But at this time, that is all unraveling. It's like we have the tower moment of the soul tribe, and the soul family idea is tumbling, and the reality of that, the fact the journey is yours and yours alone, and that at times you align to people who you have maybe met in other lifetimes, but that doesn't mean that you were compadres in the other lifetime. You may not have been supposed to work with each other. You might have been in opposition to each other. Your ancestors may have issues with theirs, and this can even come up in couples. So you might be in a marriage where suddenly it's all just tumbled and you're like, why? And it's because you were never spiritually or soulfully aligned to each other. You just helped each other get through a lesson. And that's another thing you have to remember, that people aren't always bad. They're just a step in the lesson. They're here to help you see who you are and see where you need to go. Like if soul contracts are real, their role was written, and you try. If soul contracts are real and you did choose this, then their role was written, if that makes sense. So that's why forgiveness is important, because if it was written so that they could help you to see something next in your life, then why would you spend half your life hating them over something that was meant to elevate you? I hope that makes sense. So hope something in it resonates or gives you some guidance. But acceptance has to happen. Acceptance to thank your team when people are revealed to you or have to leave your life. Don't get caught up in the pain, because pain stops you progressing. And though pain, we do feel it, and it's an emotion, and it's an allowed emotion, so don't gaslight yourself when you do feel pain, but come into awareness and acceptance as naturally as you can, so that you're not held in a space and you can move forward. Hope that makes sense. Namaste.